Triple boom. That's right. I said triple boom because right now over here in Londinium, the sunshine is blazing like I'm in the Caribbean or in Africa right now, chilling. But unfortunately, I'm in Londinium chilling. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Any newbies, welcome. Any oldies, welcome. Any in-betweens, welcome. To my fellow Ethereans, I'm here to help you with this cryptocurrency, blockchain, and any other subject that revolves around this ecosphere. Because everything is interconnected, people. Everything is all one. Anyway, today, let's start off with some dollar cost averaging. Now, you know BFAM has been banging on to you people about DCA. Now, I'm going to make it a little bit easy for you today. Why? Because I've come across a website called dcabtc.com. Go and check it out. Right? On the left-hand side of the page, as you can see the purchase amount. So you can put any amount in this box here. You can click weekly, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever. You can say start 3 years ago, or let's have a look here. Yeah, accumulate for 3 years, and you say you started 3 years ago. You can see the top left-hand corner. That's what you would have total invested with your £50 every week over the last 3 years. Yeah, that was the full amount you've put in. This here, the second box, is what the total value is right now, my people. $34,000. Yeah. So you've invested $7,850 over the last 3 years by putting in $50 a week. And now, this is in Bitcoin, right? And now that is worth $34,000, people. That's how simple dollar cost averaging is. You do it in your sleep, people. You don't need to worry about the ups and downs of the market. Right now, you see Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's 36,000. 2 days ago, when I done a video, Bitcoin was on its way to 30,000. In fact, it hit 30,000, and now, as you can see, it's bounced back up right now to 36. Talk about volatile, innit? Woo! I told you, people, you better strap in on this roller coaster ride. I told you from the beginning of this channel that this is nothing to be played with. We are on a wild, heinous, copious ride of 9 lifetimes with this game here. Anyway, so you can play about with this amount. So for example, say you put $10 over the last 3 years, you would have invested $1,570, and that would have turned into $6,872, people. Just $10 a week over the last 3 years. Now you can play around and put any amount that you want to do. Now, can you see how easy this is? You don't have to be no trader. Yeah, you don't have to learn technical analysis. None of that. You don't have to look at charts. None of that. All you got to do is sit down with your funds and say, here what? I'm going to allocate $10 a week, every month, every 2 weeks, 100, 1,000, wherever your budget is, because each and every one of us on this planet has different forms of income. We are all in a different predicament in terms of our finances. Not one of us are exactly the same when it comes to money. Yeah, come on, people, let's get it right. Let's be real about this, right? Yeah, some people can afford £1 million a week. Some people can afford 1,000, 10, whatever you can afford. Go to this website, put the amount in, and see what you can achieve over time. That's why BFAM has always said on this channel, this is not no get rich quick scheme. This is a get wealthy slowly for yourself, your children, your grandchildren, their children. This is generational money. Why? Because we're talking about an asset that's only been around for 12 years, and the last of this asset will be mined in the year 2140. give or take. Over 100 years. Over 100 years. Do you hear me right? I hope you heard me right. The last Bitcoin will be mined in just over 100 years, people. So you're talking about something, some product, yeah, that's gonna be going up in value over the next century. And you're worried about these little dips in the market, little daily, little few weekly dips and monthly dips. Yo, go to the mirror in the bathroom and slap yourself in the face and say, wake up, fool, wake up. Come on. Behave yourself, people, behave. But you know what? I get it. Because why? You got fools like this spreading FUD. Our good old friend, Mr. Trump. Hey, Trump, what's happening, Mr. Trump? 666 on your Trumpy. Hey, you spoke to Nana lately, babe? Have you spoken to Nana lately, Trumpy? Anyway, for those people that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about anyway. Let's see what Trump's got to say about Bitcoin.
Is about to ring. I'll ask you one last question. You don't like Bitcoin? You wouldn't invest in Bitcoin? Do you invest in the stock market at this moment?
So not at this moment. I think it's high. So I have not invested in the stock market.
Let me pause that right now. Hear what he said. I haven't invested in the stock market right now. I think it's high. Yo, people, I told you how you make money in whatever market you're dealing with. You buy low and you sell high. Now, he's smart on that. I think it's high right now. The stock market is too high. I ain't buying that crap. But hear what? Let Trumpy continue.
At this moment. I have in the past, but I have not at this moment. I think it's high. Bitcoin, it just seems like a scam. I was surprised. With us, it was at 6,000 and much lower. I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. Essentially, it's a currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. That's what I've always said.
Okay. So hear what Trump is saying. He thinks it's a scam. It was at 6,000 at one point and maybe a bit lower, he said. And right now, we can go to the charts of CoinGecko, right? CoinGecko.com. Bitcoin's at 36,000. So Trumpy, you're a businessman. He probably made some money off that because he bought at 6,000 or maybe a bit lower. He's in way profit, yeah? Even though it's come down since 64, he's in profit still. But hey, what? He still thinks it's a scam. Why? Because the US dollar is the one, according to Trump. It's the reserve currency. Hey, I want the dollar to win this thing. I'm not interested in this Bitcoin. Yeah, all right, Trump. Okay, you don't like money? Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? People, don't look. Don't listen to these clowns. Ronald McDonald, clowns. Trump is a clown. I got a friend of mine, Ginger Man. If you listen to this video right now, yo, Ginger, what's happening? Big yourself up. I got a friend called Ginger Man. That's his nickname. He looks like Trump. I'm telling you right now. Yeah? He looks like Trump. I swear down, people. He's from East London, yeah? Like East London crew, right? He looks like Trump. We run him. But it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. But people, for those, especially my newbies out there, who haven't gone down the rabbit hole of studying what Bitcoin really is, what the different functions it has, yeah, the ins and outs, the nooks and crannies, you may get swayed by people like this. And I can't blame you. I can't blame you because the blinding light is real. It's very difficult. It is very difficult, especially when you've got people like this as well. The Vulcan Post. Forget Bitcoin. Digital currencies can only work with government backing. People. And then it says, it's hard to accurately measure how much anything is worth using a medium whose own price fluctuates highly all the time. More FUD. Call me the FUD buster, innit? Give me the Matic and I'll blast these guys out the way. because they're chatting crap. More Ronald McDonald's guys. This article was written by Michael Petraeus. I hope I, messed up your name, Mr. Mikey. Anyway, what's he got to say now? What's this guy got to say? Because, he knows about Bitcoin. He knows about Bitcoin, people, because it can only work with government backing. Well, hey, what? Let me give you a heads up. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, they've been in existence for 12 years. Well, Bitcoin has. The rest of them, some of them 7, 5, some of them less than that, right? Some of them only a few months, few weeks, few days, few hours. But they've been working. Bitcoin's been here for 12 years. It's been working without government backing. Yeah? So this article, this statement here, we punch a hole right through that. Yeah? Oh, crap. Let's see what else he's got to say. Money is a matter of functions. 4. Medium, measure, standard, and store. Okay, cool. It's one of the basics you learn studying economics. I didn't study economics, people. Let me give you a heads up right now. BFAM did not study economics. Why? Well, they didn't teach that in school, in my school, right? So I ain't no expert. I'm not no expert on economics. I'm not no expert on cryptocurrency. I'm just a brother from another mother who's been in the game in crypto for nearly 4 years, right? About 3.5, right? So I'm just sharing my experiences, what I've seen. That's it. I'm just sharing I'm just sharing. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just sharing my experiences. Simple, right? And my viewpoint on certain matters. That's it. Now, it's one of the basics you learn studying economics, which is going to help us understand why decentralized digital currencies are unlikely to perform the same functions. I sigh again, innit? This decentralized digital currencies, as I said, has been going on since Bitcoin's inception, people. Why? Because Bitcoin is decentralized. And for those people that think Bitcoin is controlled by the government, let me give you a heads up. There's some governments out here who are for it, and some governments who are against it. And some of these governments who are for it, people within the government, some of those individuals are for Bitcoin, and some of them are against Bitcoin. Yeah? So that's just a heads up. Why? Because Bitcoin can be used by anybody. It doesn't need anybody's permission. It doesn't need, I don't need to go to Massa and say, Massa, can I use Bitcoin? And he say, BFAM, sure you can, boy, and give me a pat on the head. Really? Man, I just log into the internet, anywhere in the globe, and use Bitcoin. Bitcoin don't care if you're black, white, Chinese, Indian, little green man, reptilian, shaggy. It doesn't care who you are. It's open to everybody who has the intellect to use it for whatever reason they want to use it for. It's down to you. Nobody controls Bitcoin. The only people that control Bitcoin is the person using it. I can use Bitcoin and send it to anybody I want to. So that blows that out the window again. I got to blow up this FUD, people, because when new people are reading this type of information, they will get swayed and they will get scared. And they will say, oh, no. Bitcoin is bad. It's not for me. I use this dollar. I use this pound. Even though the dollar and the pound is, is controlled by the government, the Bank of England, the Fed in America. The Bank of England print as much as money they want. The Fed print as much money as they want. So So you don't mind using money that somebody else can just print as much of it as they want and just devalue my money that we have in our pocket, your money. You don't mind that. You don't mind using that. But you mind using Bitcoin where the value of it goes up over time. Forget the volatility. Yeah, sure, it's volatile. Doesn't everything go up and down in life? Ask yourself, if you own a house, does the value of your house go up and down in value? Does it? Ask yourself, does the dollar go up and down in value? Yes, it sure does. That's why you can trade the dollar and the pound against the euro, against the dollar, whatever. You can trade it. Why? Because these things fluctuate. Yeah? Does gold fluctuate up and down? Yeah. Yeah. Do human beings fluctuate with the emotions up or down? Yeah. So what is the problem with these people talking about the volatility of Bitcoin like it's a bad, negative thing? It's either these people have not gone and done their due diligence on their research, and maybe they have, and the penny didn't drop. They just didn't get it. The intellect they just can't fathom it. They need something that is produced by Massa. Because if it's not produced by Massa, if Massa hasn't ordained it and say, you can use this, you little peasants, yeah, I control it. If Massa doesn't give the goal to say you can use it, then people won't accept it. Some people out here, they won't accept it. They're like, no. If the government doesn't verify it to say that we can use it, I'm not going to use it. I'm too scared. I don't want freedom. I don't want to use things that is open source, anybody can use. No, I rather use. I think that gold and gems is gonna be the new store of exchange. That's gonna be the new currency in the future. Yeah. So I've got £5 million or dollars worth of gems stored up in my house in a safe, and I'm gonna leave the country. How the Ross I am going to leave the country with 5 million worth of gold bars. You know how heavy that is, people. Do you know how heavy that is? Think about it. I'd rather 5 million worth of Bitcoin in my head. It's stored in my head. Why? Because I got the private key. I got the password in my head. Yeah, I memorized it. Yeah, and when I land over in Africa, yeah, I just download the wallet. Boom, there's my money. Simple as that. I walk past customs, yeah, with £5 million of gold bars in my suitcase, if I can carry it. That is, right? Yeah, I need an entourage to carry it, so I'll go through customs. They open up my suitcase. Yeah, they look at B-Fam there. Hey, B-Fam, where did you get this from? Yeah, I look at them. Man, I'll be minding in my garden. They're going to take it from me, people. Come on, let's have it right. They're going to take it from me, man. Let's have it right. Come on, let's have it right. You know what I mean? It's too much money. We're going to tax you. Let me tell you something. I walk past customs with my phone, with one little bag. They search me, right? I get to the other side. I still got my 5 mil. They don't know I got 5 mil on me. They check my phone. They can check my devices, check my PC. They can't see they can't see it on their people. Think about it, my people. Think about it. What's more easier? What's more efficient? So those people out there are claiming that, yeah, the new currency in the future is we're going to be using gold and gems to transact. I'm going to send you some gems across the internet. Yeah, because we live in the digital era. I'm going to send you some gold bars. I'm going to send you some gems. Right? Yeah, really? Think about it. Those people think like that. I love you guys who think like that, and ladies. But you hear what? you're going to get a wake-up call sooner or later. I'm trying to give you a heads up, right? But if you don't want to listen to BFAM and go down and do your own research and verify what I'm saying, that's okay. Because one day, you're going to get a Tyson uppercut to the face. Real talk. And then you're going to look back and say, you know what? I should have bought £5 million of Bitcoin instead of buying £5 million worth of gold. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't carry this when it's time to leave this country. Anyway, let's see what this guy's saying. I ain't going to go into it too long. It's hard to accurately measure how much anything is worth using a medium whose own price fluctuates highly over time. And I agree. 100,000 car would have cost me 10 Bitcoin in October. But now, it's less than 2 Bitcoin. And there's no telling which way it's going to go in the next few months. Hold on a minute. Let me stop right there. Michael. What's this guy's name? Michael Petra-Eos. Right? Hopefully I mash up your name. I walk into a car showroom today and I give 10 Bitcoin for the car. I don't care what car it is. Ferrari, Tesla, BMW, whatever. I give 10 Bitcoin for it. And I think that's a deal. Cool. 2 months down the line, I walk into the same car showroom, the same car, it's costing me 2 Bitcoin. Yeah. Could somebody slap me across the face and tell me which is a better deal? Me giving them 10 Bitcoin for the car, or me giving them 2 Bitcoin for the car? Please, anybody, grey, reptilian, little green man, leave me a comment in the comment section, please, to tell me if I've got this wrong. Which is a better deal? Giving 10 Bitcoin for the car or 2 Bitcoin? Because me personally, I'd rather give 2 Bitcoin for the car, innit, than 10 Bitcoin. It's saving me 8 Bitcoin, innit? What's wrong with... I can put it on Celsius or Nexo and earn interest on it. In my sleep. Make money in my sleep, because that's what it's all about, right? So, Michael, I think you need to go back to kindergarten or primary school and take up the basics of maths. Because it seems like you've missed something there, my friend. You've missed something there. Do you know what I mean? And if anybody looks on this chart and tells me, right, that anybody that's bought down here, right, and they sold up here, or even if they haven't sold, they bought Bitcoin anywhere under 20 grand, are you still happy? You're still happy, innit? Yeah, of course you're still happy, people. You're still happy because why? Bitcoin is round about here, 30 grand, 35 grand, 36 grand. You're still happy because you're still in profit, innit? So it's not a bad deal. And as I said, you go to the DCA calculator, over time, come on. Oh, my days. I know some of us didn't go private school and we went government school. But come on, people. Basic maths, man. Oh, man. Give me an uppercut to my face if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, BFAM don't mind being wrong, you know. I've been wrong plenty of times. I don't mind being corrected. I don't mind making a mistake. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with it. Right? But if I see bullshit, I'm going to call it out, man. I'll be saying, yo, that's some bullcrap you're talking, my brother. I love you, but hear what I'm saying. You got your facts mixed up. You got your facts mixed up, you know. And BFAM like facts. I like facts, man. Actual facts. I love facts. You know, come on, let's get it right here. Now, what else has this guy's got to say? Right? You can't stabilize the value of Bitcoin. People, look at this bill. $100 trillion. And that's a 1 billion. $100 trillion. Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. It's just crazy. All that glitters is not gold. You're damn right. All that glitters is not gold. I'm not even going to go into this because it's going to take too much of this video. But please, let me just find out one more point. Let me just punch holes in this guy's article. Right? Let me just find something. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Bitcoin, like other cryptocurrencies, does anything but store value. So he's saying it doesn't store value. Okay, it can be treated as an investment, or more accurately, as a speculative gamble, as there really isn't much that the as there really isn't much that the currency is backed with other than prevailing demand. Oh my days. Okay. What is the US dollar backed by? Philia. Because it ain't backed by gold no more, because that got removed back in the 70s. Right? So the only thing backing the US dollar is people's belief in it. That's it. That's it. The same way with Bitcoin. People believe in it, in its store of value. That's it. They believe in it more. Some people believe in it more than the US dollar. Why? One reason why, because will only be 21 million Bitcoin. You can't print more Bitcoin. Yeah? Bitcoin can't go of its own accord and print another 21 million Bitcoin. It's not going to happen, people. Right? Not unless the community, the whole Bitcoin community, me, you, everybody that's involved in this thing here, the developers, sit down and say, you know what? Yeah, we're going to change the consensus of Bitcoin. It's not happening right now. It hasn't happened. And right now, so if it hasn't happened right now, I'm not saying it can't happen, right? But right now, it hasn't happened. It's not going to happen right now. It's going to remain at 21 million. Simple. As I said, the last Bitcoin will be mined in 100 years' time. Why? Because this was designed in the protocol. That's the way it is designed. Now, don't get me wrong. It's an open source protocol, meaning anybody can go and copy the code and create their own Bitcoin. Name it whatever you want to name it. But will it have the network effect that Bitcoin has? That's what is the difference. Can you create the network effect that Bitcoin has created by itself? Without a CEO, without any advertising budget. Can you do that? If you can, let me see you do it. Let me see because people have tried Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold. I can go on. They've all tried and they failed. They failed. So we can put that to rest, right? So for those people that don't know the ins and outs of Bitcoin, I suggest you go online and go and watch 2 documentaries about blockchain, about Bitcoin, the history of Bitcoin, etc., to give you a more insight on Bitcoin. So when you read these articles, you won't get flaky. You won't get flaked out and get scared out and get fudded out by these clowns that write these articles, right? And these ex-presidents like Mr. Trump, right? That thinks Bitcoin is a scam. I keep on saying this. The biggest scam is the paper money in our pockets, because they can just press a button and print up trillions. If I print up money, right? If I print up some British pounds and they find out, guess what they do to me? They're going to lock me up. But they can do it, and they call it quantitative easing. These fancy words. I tell you, this English guys, man. Yo, Whitey, man, you're serious. You're serious with your language, man. You're serious. One word for you, one word for us, innit? Counterfeiting for us, we go to jail. Quantitative easing for you, it's all right. You get a new jet, a new yacht, yeah, a new helicopter. It's all right. People, let's get anyway. Enough of that fun busting. Let's see what's happening right now. Bitcoin is on the move, people, and so is Ethereum. I've been on a little train with Ethereum right now, but let's have a look at the Bitcoin chart right now, people. Let's have a quick glimpse on the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has made a little bounce back from when we last saw Bitcoin. Because remember, a few days ago, Bitcoin just broke this trend line. I said, Bitcoin is going down to 30 grand. I said, it's going down to 30 grand, people. Hold on tight, hold on tight. And look what happened. Bitcoin literally hit 30,000 and change. And then from there, if you was a savvy trader, it bounced right up as we are sitting right now. So now we've gone back in that triangle. This is BFAM's triangle. Nobody else's triangle, just BFAM's triangle. Let me zoom out for you to make you have another perspective on it. When in doubt, people, when in doubt, zoom out. Right? So as you can see, we've gone back in the triangle, people. And this could be bullish. This could be bullish. But you know what BFAM has always said to you guys? Look out for the weekly candle, right? For a reverse in this game, right? So when you see a nice, strong weekly candle, people, yeah, going back up, obviously, right? Breaking out of this triangle, that's what you want to look for. A nice weekly candle. Once you start seeing that, pay attention. Especially if we cross over $42,000 and we start going above 42. You better start paying attention, right? You better start paying attention and start stacking up your Satoshis. Start, maybe increasing your DCA, right? But pay attention, because right now we have done a double bottom. A double bottom is a bullish reversal. Because we've touched 30,000 twice now, people. We've touched it. We've kissed it. Mwah, mwah, as you can see from this weekly candle. Let's go back to a daily, right? So as you can see on a daily, look, in fact, we've touched it 3 times. Bam! Here on the 18th of May. And then boom on the 23rd of May. And then boom, we've come down to it again on the 8th of June, right? So it ain't looking too shabby right now, right? But don't take things for granted, right? Always expect the unexpected, especially in crypto, because it's so crazy, people. It's so crazy. That's why you just gotta hold on tight to the ride, right? Hold on tight. Be in this for the long term, right? Be strong. The more that you learn about this whole ecosphere, the more strong you will be. The less you learn, the more flaky you're going to be, and you're going to sell at the wrong times, and you're going to come out and you're going to run away from the market and say, that Bitcoin, that cryptocurrency is too much for me. It's just too much. It's too much up and down. I can't take it. Too much up and down. I told you already, innit? Go and look in the mirror right now. Go and look in the mirror and ask yourself the question: is there more volatility in me than Bitcoin? And you bet the truth of the matter is yeah. Because we as human beings are much more volatile than frigging Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Let's have it right, people. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now, let me give you a quick heads up about this project, Stratos. Now, this is the project that I got a fake, I got a fake Telegram message to say that this is Stratos channel, and we are launching the tokens right now. And BFAM got sucked in. I gave a few dollars, and it turned out to be a scam. Little scoundrels out here, but it's all right. It's the game. It's the game, people. Bulls and bears, tug of war, because that's what it is. For those people who are old enough, or maybe even some of you young bucks out here, right? There's this game called tug of war, right? And that's how Bitcoin is. It's a tug of war, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, two sides, two opposing sides, right? The bulls and the bears, right? Or the reds and the greens, the reds and the greens going back and forth with each other. So that's when you look at these charts, it's a tug of war, right? It's a tug of war, people, when you see these charts. When you see the greens, yeah, bullish. When you see the reds, bearish. Imagine a tug of war or a boxing match, two opponents punching each other, yeah? One's winning, one's losing. One's winning, one's losing. And it swaps roles all the time, right? That's all it is, people. So don't get confused. Don't get confused at all. You know what I mean? Please. So let's check it out. 1 second. Right. So this ICO has just ended. Just bear with me 1 second, people. Just bear with me one moment. Sorry about that, people. I'm back. B-Fam's back. I just had to tell my son, yo, just hush his mouth right now. I'm doing a video, innit? Calm your. You're talking to your boy, your friends on what's that thing? That game they always play. Fortnite. He's playing Fortnite, innit? Making big noise in the next room. Then yo, big man, calm your noise, innit? Man's doing a video, innit? Muldad's doing a video. Calm down. Anyway, this ICO has just ended, so look out for it, right? For those people who are interested in it, look out for it, right? When it launches on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, right? I'm not saying to buy it as soon as it launches, but pay attention with this. Pay attention, people, right? Pay attention to this project, because I got a funny feeling. I got those spider senses, yeah, telling me that this is gonna do some crazy acrobatics. For the ICO price is only 30 cents. So we will see. Maybe you can get it on the cheap. It may come on the market and people just take profit, just sell off quickly, take some profit, right? Or it may just pump for a week or a few days or whatever. So, but you have to know what you're doing, people. You have to know what you're doing. If you're a newbie, stay away. If you're more of a master in this game, well, say no more in it. You know what you're doing. You go in and out like a sniper, right? You know what you're doing. Anyway, let me give you a heads up with what's going on right now. Let's have a look. Where is it gone? I had a article that I was looking for. 1 second, my people. And if you hear any other noise, that's people, my next door neighbours. They're in the garden, chatting, doing their thing in the sun. Right, I want to show you what's going on with El Salvador right now and Bitcoin. Because right now, the last video I mentioned was about Venezuela adopting Bitcoin. But right now, other countries within South America are jumping on board. For all those people out there, those Fuddites, those scary, flaky people that think Bitcoin is a scam, that think that you can't make no money, you can't make money out of Bitcoin. They think Bitcoin is going to die. They think Bitcoin is controlled by the government, right? And they're so scared, but they don't mind the money that you're using is controlled by the government. They don't mind using that, but they do mind using Bitcoin because they think it's controlled by the government. What kind of stupidness is that? Bitcoin is controlled by the government. I'm not using it. I'm not investing in it. But I like my British pound. I like my US dollar. I'll use that, even though it's been devalued. I'm being robbed every day, slowly. It's so sly that I can't even see it. And some people have told me, but I just ignore the facts. I put my money in my bank account. It gives me 0.1% a year. I'm so happy with that. But when you tell them about you can put your stable coins on a platform like Celsius, Carver, Nexo, all these other platforms, right? Aave, and get 5% interest on your Bitcoin or 10% plus on your stable coins, your US dollar stable coins or your British pound stable coins, they look at you like you're crazy. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get a brain surgeon to see. I'm gonna book you an appointment with a brain surgeon, and also book you an appointment with the opticians to check your eyes out. Yeah, check your eyes out and check your mind out, check your brain out, because it's obviously you missed the memo, innit? You missed the memo. 0.1%. I'm happy to get 0.1% on something that's losing value, but I'm not happy to get 5% on Bitcoin that's going up in value over time. What kind of foolishness am I hearing, people? And no disrespect to some of you who think like that, because some of you are smart people in whatever field that you are good at. You're smart in whatever you know. But outside of that, you come outside of that, behave yourself, innit? If you don't know what you're talking about, just admit it. Put your ego and your pride in the bin. We don't need it. BFam don't need your ego and your pride. I ain't got time for that, right? I'm giving you facts. And if you want to duck the facts, if you want to duck the truth, that's on you, right? I'm telling you where you can earn more money. You don't even have to do anything, right? It's just as easy as dollar costing averaging. You move your money from your bank to another platform that's online, and you get 10% on your money, even if you don't want to buy a Bitcoin and get 5% interest. And get 10% on your money then. Yeah, but you don't want to do that. You don't trust that. But you trust the bank that you don't even know. Massa's bank. Massa's money. It's all Massa's stuff. And BFam telling you, give him back his stuff, innit? Give him back his stuff. Right? We don't need it. We got our own stuff. Bitcoin is for the people. People's money. But you don't want to accept that. You think, because Bitcoin, nobody knows who came up with Bitcoin. Who gives them monkeys? Who cares? The question is, what is Bitcoin doing for the average person across the planet? That's the question. Is it helping the average person? And if it is, hear what? I'm rolling with Bitcoin, innit? Until I get proven otherwise. Just like I roll with the master teacher. It's it. I roll with Dr. Malachi Z. York until proven otherwise. And right now, for the next 60 years, 50 years, nobody has proved this man wrong on his info. So you hear what? I'm rolling with the man, innit? I walk side by side with him. Just like I walk side by side with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Right? Yeah. Decentralized. Right? Decentralized. We do our own thing. Freedom is a must. Now, if you don't want freedom, well, I'm happy for you. You go along with your centralized authorities, your centralized governments. Good luck. I wish you the best. All love to you. Now, this is what's going down in South America because Venezuela recently legalized Bitcoin as legal tender. Legal tender. That means you can use it for money to exchange goods and services, people, if you don't know what that means, right? Around the world, Bitcoin has a mixed reputation. You sure, bloody? Sure, right. Owning and using the cryptocurrency is legal in a majority of nations, tolerated in many others, and outlawed by a relatively small number. Outlawed. It's bad. We don't want that. Bitcoin is bad, is bad, is bad. It's evil, you evil Bitcoin. I'll tell you, people are crazy, man. I'll tell you, people. Bitcoin, I'll tell you something as well. Bitcoin, from a natural nature perspective, it's like a organism, people. You think about it. Because it's come about by itself. And it's been adopted by the masses. Right? It's been adopted naturally by people. People has come across Bitcoin and said, hey, yeah, oh, what's this Bitcoin thing? They've downloaded the wallet, they bought some Bitcoin, and boom, the pennies dropped. Especially in these so-called third world countries where their currency is taking a dump every minute of the day. That's why South America, right? Places in South America have adopted it. Oh my days. Can't you see what's happening, people? Do I need to hammer it in your head? Oh, geez. Anyway, El Salvador has just become the first nation to formally adopt the cryptocurrency as legal tender. legal, legal, legal. And a handful of other Latin American leaders have indicated that they would follow suit. So, people, other Latin American leaders within South America are looking to follow suit, are looking to make Bitcoin legal tender in their jurisdictions. That is what's happening, people. Why do you think they're doing this? Because their paper money is full of crap. Don't you get it? And I know some of you who don't get it, that live in America, Britain, Europe, some places. Some of you don't get it because you're so comfortable with your British pound. You're so comfortable with your US dollar. You think that's the end and be all. You worship that. You worship your pound. You worship your dollar. And then at the same time, you say, bad government, bad this, bad that. At the same time, you're fucking kissing ass with the dollar and the pound. You're worshipping it. And you're dissing Bitcoin. It's part of their agenda. It's part of the New World Order agenda. Government conspiracy. Digital currencies. They're going to track you. They're going to watch you. These fearful, flaky people. They're so flaky, it's unreal. Let me tell you something. You are already living in a world where all these currencies are going to be running side by side. It's happening already. You're going to have digital backed currencies by government that are going to be running side by side Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. What do you think? They're going to just disappear when Britain comes out with their digital pound? Do you think this is going to disappear? Do you think Bitcoin is going to disappear when America comes out with their digital dollar or the yuan in China? Do you think it's just, wave a wand? Cryptocurrency is gone. Blockchain is gone. Really? Yeah, people need to slap up beside your head. Come on now, wake up. Wake up. And I mean that in love. I mean a good slap in love. I don't mean in hate. You know what I mean? Come on, people. Come on. So, let BFAM paint the picture. You're going to have all these currencies running side by side against each other. Right? So you're going to have the digital dollar with the digital pound, with the digital yuan, whatever other current country that issue their own digital backed currency. But it's going to be no different from the paper fiat money. There's no difference. The only difference is it's going to be digitized. They're going to be track it. They can control it. They can inflate it. They can devalue it, whatever. Right? They can print up as much more as they want. Even worse so. They just press a button, innit? Well, that's what they do already. But here what? That's inevitable. Then you're going to have Facebook corporate digital currencies. Facebook are coming out with their own, right? You're going to have that as well, right? Then you're going to have social media money. Like for example, BFAM. One day I will have my own digital currency for this channel. Yeah? The BFAM token. Where if you hold the BFAM token, you can get a discount on my BFAM trading course or my BFAM investment manual. Do you know what I'm saying, people? Or you can get a discount on my clothing line that I'm coming out with, for example. Do you see what I'm saying? It's going to be running alongside it. Do you think Bitcoin just going to disappear because England, Great Britain, America, they're going to come out with their own digital currency? Do you really think that's going to happen? Think about it logically. Bitcoin and people that are holding Bitcoin, all these big corporate companies, all these hedge funds, etc., millionaires, billionaires that are holding Bitcoin, they're going to suddenly just, you know what? Forget Bitcoin. I'm going to go and get me some digital dollar, some digital pounds. Why? Because it's got more value. I think not. I really think not. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up, people. So please, go back to school. Or in fact, you don't even need to go back to school. Just go online. You got the internet. Why? Because I know you have, because you listen to this video right now. Go and do a basic mathematics course, right? In maths. In adding, subtracting, percentage, fractions. Simple. Once you know that, come back and do the maths on cryptocurrency, on where it started to where it is right now, and the adoption curve, and just see where we're going. And maybe you may get a different perspective on this whole ecosphere to see where we are heading. And if that doesn't work, well, you know what? BFAM, I can't help you no more. I can't. I really can't. I really can't, because I've tried. Another thing is, I want you guys, ladies and gentlemen, to realize the only reality in life is change. Okay? That's the only thing constant out here. So for those people who are old enough to remember, right? And if you're not, if you're a young buck, like my nephew, listen to this. Yo, Neff, I hope you're taking in the jewels from BFAM, right? And you're learning how to trade, and I know you are. I know you're already buying up some Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Right, Trey? My G. Anyway, my people, do you remember Ultra Vista search engine? Hey, what happened to that? Hey, up and down. Do you remember MySpace? Yeah, do you remember MySpace? Here it is. But it's no longer up there, is it? It still exists, but it's no longer, you know, the go-to platform, innit? Facebook crushed it. Do you remember Arx Jeeves? Arx Jeeves. Well, Arx Jeeves turned to Arx.com, right? Change, people. Do you remember Vine mobile app, social networking app? This just closed down 2017. Yeah. Dead. Absolutely dead in the grave. So the point is, right, my people, the point I'm trying to make is, do not walk down the aisle with any of these cryptocurrencies. Why? Why do I say that? Because change is the only reality. One day, it could be Ethereum pumping. Next 10 years time, maybe Dogecoin takes over Ethereum. But you see what I'm going with this? So, along the way up, please implement risk management, take out profit, right? Because you never know what could happen. Another coin or token, whatever, can supersede the top 10, the top 1, the top 2, whatever, the top, you know, in that space, and go past it and put Ethereum Cardano down here, and somebody else is replacing that as a top smart contract block platform, for example, right? So just be wary of that, right? And know how to maneuver your portfolio as and when, right? Pay attention, because if you keep a coin or a token and think it's going to go to the moon forever, yeah, hey, even Bitcoin, my people, even Bitcoin, be very wary, because you or I can't predict the future. We can't predict the future for now. Yeah, Bitcoin's cool. It's cool. Ethereum's cool. Cardano, cool. Right? Some of these other ones, cool. But hear what? Change is the only reality, people. So as long as you know that, and as long as you can adapt with the change, you will be okay. You will walk out of this game with millions, billions, and enough digital assets for your children's children. If not, you may go down to Rex City. So all I'm saying is, be wary of what you're putting your money into, and know the only reality in life It's changed, people, right? So let's go back to the chart quickly. As we can see on the daily, this is looking great, people. In fact, this is looking BFAM. I really gotta say, this daily chart is looking great. But as I said, I am waiting for a nice weekly, strong weekly green candle before I say anything to say here what we on our way back up. And obviously I want to see us above $43,000 once again, people, right? So let me love you and leave you. And don't forget, this is not financial advice. Unfortunately, I'm not a financial advisor. I didn't study to be a financial advisor. I am just your brother from the internet, from Londinium, sharing with you some precious jewels, right? Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Make sure you open your front door and shout out Ether9 TV, BFAM to your next door neighbor or neighbors. Tell them to go and check out cryptocurrency and blockchain, BFAM, Ether9 TV, if they want the best. Some jewels for their bags. Go and check it out. Make sure you spread the word. And click the notification bell. So when I do upload a video, you will get notified straight away. YouTube will say, yo, BFAM has just put up the bangers video right now. More juice for your bags. Right? Also, don't forget the links in the description of all my videos. It will give, there's different links for different platforms, information, books, etc. The best books on the planet by Dr. Malachi Z. York. Or if you want to earn some passive income on your money, you can use Celsius, you can use Nexo. Those good platforms, I use them. Even though right now I'm having a little issue with Celsius right now. They've had my money, right? I can't even withdraw my money right now, people, off Celsius right now for the last week and a half, nearly 2 weeks, because they just introduced their web version of their platform. Because previously it was just an app on your phone. That was it. They didn't have a website for their application, for their services. Now they've introduced a web version. BFAM went on the website, and because I logged in on their website and done certain things with my account, they put all my assets on hold because they thought it was someone hacking into my account. So they thought it wasn't me. So they put all my assets on hold. So I can't even withdraw anything from my Celsius wallet. Yeah, that's right. I've had to upload my details again and a video recording of who I am with a date, and I've uploaded to them, and I've been waiting over a week for them to verify it. They're taking the piss. They're taking the piss, people, right now. And that's the problem, as I said, with centralized platforms, right? When it's decentralized, you don't get none of that crap. So that's why BFAM has always stated, make sure you don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm not worried about Celsius because I've got money on other platforms that I can access, right? I'm cool with that. It's just a little glitch in the matrix. Crap happens. But at the same time, I'm not happy with it. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. But hey, crap happens, innit? So make sure you use risk management and don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because if you do, you're going to end up in Wreck City. First class ticket to Wreck City. Where there is I'm telling you, there is no pity in Wreck City. Alright. So don't forget the links in the description of the video for Binance, Qcoin, other platforms, other trading platforms, or platforms to help to make you go and buy, to show you who you can buy Bitcoin from and other cryptocurrencies. All the links are in there. It helps support the channel. You get a little drink. I get a little drink. Everybody's happy. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit long today, but hey, I do that sometimes. I hope you appreciate it. If you don't, it's okay. It's all love anyway. So I gotta love you and leave you. I will see you on the rebound for another banging video very soon, within the next 24 to 48 hours. So stay tuned to Ether9 TV. Make sure you spread the word. Peace and love.